There is no new normal.
There is no new normal.
There is no more new normal. There's only a new next.
Your ability to quickly change and adapt in helping your company quickly change and adapt is the difference between excellence and irrelevance.
If 2020 taught us anything, and it taught us a lot, it's that we can't fully know the future. Fully embracing this notion of living and working in the new next is realizing that unless something happens to cause a total meltdown, the pace of change is as slow as it will ever be in your lifetime. And that means the potential for disruption is everywhere.
Now, when I got married, my wife said to me, "Randy, I'll never ask you to change." And I thought, cool. She then went on to say, "I do expect that you'll continually adapt." Company gonna write that one down, aren't you?
For over 25 years, I've done basically one thing, and that's help leaders and organizations navigate change and build the culture they need to deliver positive results in the face of uncertainty. You've already figured it out. I work both in person and virtually, and I've been doing both for years. So how we work together doesn't really matter. What does matter is your organization's ability to flourish in a dramatically different environment that is full of uncertainty, change, and opportunity.
The culture always wins. A great transformation and change effort with a resistant culture, the culture always wins. If we can change the culture, we change the results. Peter Drucker is credited with saying, "Culture eats strategy for breakfast." I think in today's time, culture eats everything for breakfast. And everything that you have to do to try to change and transform and grow your business is all at some point rooted in the culture and your ability for that culture to adapt and sustain to carry you forward.
All this means that your business doesn't really have a disruption problem. What you have is a nimble culture problem. And that's what your job is as a leader today, to develop a culture and organization that can flourish in the new next.
He's a lot of fun, but he's also got a lot of information to share.
He's a very compelling speaker. I like how he tells stories. Not really a big note taker, but today I'm taking notes.
You can drop your hands now. You guys are enjoying this way too much. Person B, what did I tell you to do? Nothing, but what did we do? We resisted. You see, here's the thing. A lot of the resistance that you have to change is our fault. Now think about that model that I gave you. Choice, where you put your focus. But see, in that face of resistance, we don't put our focus there. We put our focus on, we got to push back. We make a different choice. Then we take a different action. And when that happens, it creates the habit, and all of a sudden our habits define our culture. That's the way it works. But you see, crisis only works short term. See, once people get out of crisis, then they go back to the way it was. And I want you to think about the future. The perspective isn't responding to crisis. The perspective is dealing with opportunity. What are you going to do today that will guarantee your success tomorrow? Thank you all. Thank you for what you do. Thank you. Well done. Thank you.